All right. Hey, everybody. Carlos here again from Ice Games, bringing some more Final Fantasy 14 of the 1 of the 4 of the teen 14. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hey there, Zero. How's it going? Hey there, little guy. I need to... not Mount Roulette. I guess Mount Roulette. Mini Roulette. Let's see what we get today. Hey there, Andrea. How's it going this lovely, lovely, well, afternoon for me, evening for you. Hopefully you're having a good one. Oh, hey, Dollar. Hopefully you're having a good one also. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too, Dollar. Oh my gosh. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome and amazing day, week, even last week. Apologize for not being able to stream last week. Things out in the way. And then I will be streaming. Oh, hey, Game Pulse. So I'll be streaming today. The plan is to stream again tomorrow. I gotta double check that that's all right. And then I'll be doing next weekend or next week and the week after that. And then I'll be off for 2 weeks. So I'm going back home to visit family for a couple weeks. And then I'll be back again. So I'm very excited. I think I'm gone from like the 17th to the 1st, 17th of May to the 1st of June. So very excited. Couple little kiddos' birthdays and stuff. Very, very excited to go back for that. Jolly good thing. Long weekend to get some classwork. But got some classwork to do there, Andrea. Yay, long weekends. Yay, classwork. Hopefully it's not too much classwork to do over the holidays and actually get to have some holiday for your holidays. Which is always fun. But man, holidays are always good. Enjoying the first week of sun and month. Yeah, oh my gosh. I went just to the Tim Hortons by his little coffee shop. Well, I guess not a little coffee shop. It's like the coffee shop in Canada. Went there to grab a coffee. And man, I had to go for an extra like 20-minute walk around just because it's gorgeous outside today. At least where I am. It's just beautiful. Hoping it sticks like this for a while. Although it's supposed to be like where I'm going back home is supposed to end up being like plus 30, plus 35 by the time I get there. And I'm like, that's too hot. I'm already not excited for being too hot. Like plus, what are we at right now? Like 12, 13 is kind of like, that's where I like my weather outside. Oh gosh, it's 16 right now. It's super rainy there today. Andrea, that's how you like it. So yay, or that's how you like it. Yeah, I like the rain. Don't get me wrong. I love the rain. And I like the rain and I like cooler sunny days. Like, yeah, like 12 degrees. You know, don't want it to get too hot. But it is really gonna get too hot. Guarantee it's gonna get too hot. Well, I'm this summer. Oh, doing better. Had a series of nosebleeds and nausea and sickness over the last 2 months there, Game Pulse. Hopefully you're feeling better. Oh man, nosebleeds are never fun. Oh, hey the dragon. I used to where I grew up, I'd get nosebleeds all the time. And then I moved out here by the ocean, and I don't get them at all because it's very nice and humid here. So actually kind of nice. Yeah, hopefully you guys are doing all right. I'm trying to remember what was going on. Oh yeah, we were about to do I was talking to Seto here. And getting ready to do, I think it's going to be like a dungeon next. So yeah, if anyone wants to join me for that, that'd be awesome. But yeah, hopefully, Game Pulse, whatever was causing the nausea and nosebleeds, you figured out, and you're doing better on. Oh my gosh, and I love the way these look. They look so good. Oh my gosh. What? And I'm in love with this staff. It was just a staff I got at the end of a mission, and I just love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh man. Yeah, so yeah, I'll be streaming today. Hopefully tomorrow, if everything goes right, I'll be streaming tomorrow. And then the plan is next week, the week after that, and then I'll be taking 2 weeks off at least, maybe the 3. I'm not sure, but yeah, very excited for more Final Fantasy. All that jazz. I heard there's I was reading that one of the expansions is like free right now for people that don't have it already. Is it Stormblood that's currently free? Is that the one that's currently? I think they're giving it away for a limited time, or you can play it for a limited time. I'm not sure exactly how their free weekends and stuff work. Yeah, Stormblood. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's Shadowbringers, like we're at. Yeah, because currently, if you play the game up until the end of Heaven's Ward is free, but I guess for a short period of time, Stormblood is also free. So that's actually massive, which is really, really cool. Hey, Chakal. How's it going there? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, so we've been, what's been going on? So we've been trying to get the pieces or the key in order to get into, can I see it from here? This building here, because that's where kind of the king of the pixies is, who is also a light warden. So we got the keys from the different kind of fantasy. I mean, we're in the fantasy thing, but oh, Andrea's saying I believe you have to buy the base game to be able to claim the free Stormblood. Well, I mean, even then, that's a good deal, I think. I mean, what, the base game is pretty much the price of Stormblood anyways? So essentially you're kind of, might as well buy Stormblood and get the game for free. The base game and Heaven's Ward for free, which is kind of neat. Ooh, there's an Aether thing here. I'm going to grab that quickly. So yeah, we got the key pieces, or we're about to get the key pieces. I got one more to get, I think. You're in the way. I said you're in the way. But hey, the fact that they're giving one expansion for free is, even if you buy the base game, is pretty awesome. I really like that that they're doing that. I also wonder, I know the player count like just ballooned a couple of years ago. I wonder if it's kind of stayed steady at all. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't looked into the player counts. Especially with WoW having a new expansion that came out after it kind of the one where you can fly on dragons and stuff. Curious on how the player count ended up going. But yeah, let's keep going here. So let's talk with Seto. Memento of a Friend is the next mission. So yeah, Seto here. We're trying to deal with you to get the next piece. So let's see what you have to say here. So Seto would make a personal request of you. So this is not a test of your strength, but a personal request. Please hear my tale. A while ago, I fought senators who had wandered into Ilmeg. In the heat of battle, I dropped a prized possession, a medallion. Of all the places that it should fall, it was Longmere Lake. We Amaro are not fond of water. We certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Foth, but they're more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief than return it to me. I had despaired on retrieving my treasure, but I've seen what you are capable of. Perhaps you'll be able to find it. While I ponder your request for the shoes, would you not go and search for my medallion? If it should elude even you, I'll accept that it's gone forever. All right, so let's go find his shiny medallion, which was probably something from like, I think, because they learn to talk by being close with humans. So probably something they got from his like old master or something like that. Let's do a mount roulette here. Do, do, do. Oh, I love this little flowing river thing into the water. And then we just gotta keep swimming. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm going slow. Sometimes these maps are just massive and I feel like I'm so slow. Alright, keep swimming a little bit. Let's do our sprint on. I assume that, whoop, I'm dropping things all over the place. I assume that swimming is quicker than walking. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I mean, flying's quicker than everything. Actually, can we... I can dive underwater. Let's do that. But to be honest, you've never clocked swimming speed there, Andrea? Yeah, I'm just curious on how... Ooh, oh, that's the castle we're going to. It's up there. There's no underwater combat, so I can feel safe underwater. No one will try to fight me. Yet. Is that something you guys think they might eventually add? As a form of underwater combat? Oh, I can mount underwater. Oh gosh, Takal, what am I doing? Why am I swimming underwater? Thank you for reminding me of that. I'm like, I'm just trying to like run underwater. Does not appear to be a medallion. Okay. You're gonna be like inside one of these things? Lord, you hope not. You don't think they will? Okay. I'm just kind of, you know, what they might add gameplay-wise to the game. Or will it mostly just be... Oh, we got the medallion. Will it just kind of be story stuff? They never said anything about it when the swimming was introduced to Call, and they haven't said anything since? Okay. I'm all for keeping it separate. Most MMOs don't do underwater combat very well, so I tend to not want to do it. Here we got the medallion. Because yeah, with the expansions, what they've added flying, they've added swimming. Have they added other? Because yeah, was it Heaven's Ward that added flying, and then Stormblood that added swimming? Is there a mode of transportation that this expansion added, or Endwalker added? GW's underwater combat is heads and shoulders above everything you've seen. Yeah. Yeah. And it's still crappy, that's for sure. But it's still better than... that's the weird thing, is that Guild Wars 2 combat is better than everything else underwater, and it's still not bad. That was it? Okay, Takal, that was it. Okay. Okay. Again, I was just into this expansion, so I'm like, does this expansion add any whole mode of transportation? Or Endwalker. All I know about Endwalker is it's on the moon, so maybe you fly in space. Maybe they add like an overworld. I don't know. You are returned. How fared your search? Here's a medallion. By its age and prolonged submersion, its golden medallion still retains its luster. Ooh. Here's a nice medallion.
My medallion! You found it!
He does not sound at all like I thought he was going to sound like in my head. But I like it.
Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again, when I was young. In those days, I could not speak, but we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. This medallion he found during an adventure, fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy.
Yeah, kind of a kind grandpa voice. I like that.
His name was Artbert, and he was my friend.
Aww. His name was Ardbert. He was my friend. Aww.
Ardbert, thou sayest?
Everyone blamed him for the flood. Him and his comrades. Some few spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear, and so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
Well, I can talk to him. I'm sure Albert knows how, or Ardbert knows how you feel.
You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due, perhaps, to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbert's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
Oh, why thank you. These are the shoes.
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Uh-oh.
Has something happened at Lida Loran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Meg. At first, they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught.
As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following. Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers. Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success.
So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
No, Midfelia. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
No.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Alright, so what's next here? Okay, so let's complete this. So this must be the dungeon then. Oh, leveled up. Ding! Yeah, level 75. Oh my gosh, already halfway to 80. Oh, little kitty cat. Right, although I'm still doing a level 73 mission. Okay, so Seto would wish you well on your way. Let's accept this. So forgive me, it seems my indecision has cost you precious time, but I am convinced now, convinced that you will triumph. To the south you will find a bridge to La Gaia. As the bearer of the 4 relics, the gate to the castle will open to you. Okay, let's go. You got a trial coming up? Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be a dungeon, but with them leaving me to go help out, it seems like it'll be more like a trial. My guess is I have to go all the way around here. Okay. To investigate the castle gate. Yeah, okay. I do have to go all the way. There's only one little bridge onto the castle, which looks awesome with its big glowy wings. Dungeons are 71, 73, 75, 77, 79, and 80. Okay, well I'm set. Oh, this is 70. This is 73. But I've already done 2 dungeons, I think. I don't know, I can't remember. We've done 2? Yeah, I've done 2 dungeons. Oh, excuse me, I've done 2 dungeons. Yeah, I already did the 73 dungeon, yeah. I'm like, I did that, right? Yes. Yeah, I'm sure you guys want to fight, but I'm just going to keep running. Oh, 2 friends keeping guard. Man, look at how neat this is. Like, look at how... Oh, you're an enemy here. Look at how cool this area looks. I love the look of it. And these cool glowing crystals, and the pixie lands a little bit more like fantasy looking. What's an Aether Current? Well, I'm gonna fight you then for the Aether Current. Thank you, Zero. Tuning, attuning, 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 attuning. Whoop. Ooh, that is a lot of stained glass. That is a lot of stained glass on that building. Again, beautiful building. Because I love the maps in this game. So you come in, it's all kind of foggy. The fog kind of lifts, and then you see this castle, and it's like the last place you actually end up coming to it, which is really cool. Interacting. Ding. Oops. The gate has recognized that you bear all 4 relics. The seal is broken. Oh, thank you, my branch. All that remains is to enter the castle and confront Titania, a being bereft of reason and mercy. Uh-oh. It is sure to be a ferocious battle, but if anyone can bring the end to our king's torment, it is you. Yet know this, my Admiral Sapping, though we Fey folk may appear to live unfettered lives, there are still laws that bind us. To take back as much as is taken, to create as much as is destroyed, to give as much as is received. In all things, balance must be preserved. The same will be asked of you. But worry not. Come what may, your beautiful branch will ever be at your side. Yay! Alright, the Dancing Plague. Oh gosh, that's a fun name. Is now available. The Dancing Plague. Okay. And this will be a duty finder. It is a trial. Okay. It is a level 73 trial. The white dress, the shell crown, the strong zone scepter, the crystal shoes, having acquired the 4 Fey relics, though through considerable effort, you now stand ready to break the seal over this place and confront the Light Warden of Ilmeg, the fallen fairy king, Titania. Yet, even as you hunt the Sin Eater, you are in turn hunted by the forces of Yulmor, who have thrown all caution to the wind and march resolutely to the fairy kingdom. Okay. At Big Bird. Okay. Alright. Friends list. There we go. Invite the party. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure why it has plague in the name. Like, when you put plague in the name of something, I think, like, gross and pus-ridden and stuff. Whereas this, I don't think this will be like that. Also, might as well throw it out if anyone else wants to join at all, if anyone's able to. Oh, that will get going. Oh, why the yawn? More sweet coffee. Sweet nectar of life. It's definitely the best time to drink coffee, or especially Timmy's. It's hockey playoff time, so the Canadians got to come out a little bit more, eh? Oh, all right. If you're ready, let's get going then. I'm just going to duty finder. Let us join here. 2 tanks, 2 healers. Okay, so there is 8 of us. Let's join, see how long this takes. Not very long at all. Let's commence. And hope that... Oh, the DPS aren't sleeping. The tanks are sleeping today. Okay. Wake up, tanks. You got this. Oh, there's one. Just need one more. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. Yeah, this is one of those rare times a year where like all of my different sports fans friends kind of have something going on because I went NBA's in the playoff, hockey's in the playoffs, baseball season has started, and the NFL draft just happened or something like that too. So yeah, all the sports. Who goes there? Are you the one who broke the seal? Yeah, that's me. Light Warden Titania. A Titania? Yeah. Ooh. There's so much time lost. Okay. Yeah, I heard about the dancing plague. It was some weird, crazy thing that happened. Like a bunch of people actually died because they danced too much. We must make up for it. We must, beginning by playing with you. Uh-oh. You haven't played with anyone for a while, so I guess we get to play. Yeah, the dragon. I remember reading something about that. 07. Oh. Not to say I want to RT.
For the night is bright and you can sleep when you're dead.
Sleep when you're dead. Oh, this music is so nice too.
Can you guess which one?
Okay, what's going on? And I gotta remember I've got my Lotus stuff here to use. Oh, and I got benediction. Oh, no, yeah, benediction. Not benediction. No, not benediction. It's divine. That one on the tank.
When you play with fire.
Very nice. Get in the center here. Very like
We're sick of this crap.
we get like a Moogle kind of feel to it. Are Moogles technically like fairy folk in this world? I can see that. Ooh. Oh, wow. I love how this changed here. Oh, everyone's turning away, so I'm guessing that's what we have to do. Oh, no, I'm down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Trying to get away from those spiky things. Okay. Lucid dreaming. do one of these medicate things. Take out Puck. Alright, Puck's down. Oh, we got Peas Blossom? Peas Blossom, yeah.
Grow, my lovelies, grow! Bigger's better.
Oh gosh. They're so much bigger. Oh gosh, no worries. Hopefully you're okay there. Okay, not fun. Those bleeds are never fun. This music's so happy.
Dance like the leaves on the boughs. This is so much fun.
Well, I'm glad she's having fun.
More.
Sorry, I'm glad they're having fun. What is my tank friend? You get Fine Blessing like I do. This will help with this attack. I'm gonna put in this bubble thingy here. Up in the center again. Oh yeah, I get the red. I get the attack one too. I keep forgetting that. We get blood for the Blood Lotus. Do. Okay, don't die this time. There we go. Everyone's okay. Ish. Everyone's okay-ish. Okay, yep. Oh. Oh, are we playing too rough? Alright. Now more of the Blood Lotus. And yeah! Ooh, someone hit level 79.
We can
All right, so now we're gonna get taking more of that light. Ooh, but who's gonna take over as King of the Fairies? Yeah, game falls. Hopefully it gets better. Hopefully you don't have to, I mean, I know I've had to get my nose cauterized a couple times. Never fun. And then we get all the light, and now the darkness comes. You know, I wonder how that would affect those soldiers that were following and trying to get into this area. All of a sudden, like, it turns to night. Would they be freaked out like a whole bunch? Still available. You are still available. You get a commendation because you're still here. All right, so now we've got... What's our second Light Warden we've taken out? Hi.
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak.
Oh, these are the
The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose. For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king.
Oh.
The way into the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place. However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us, never again to live as men do. My adorable sapling, my precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue. To strive for a dream you will never see, to sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden, that is the beauty of your kind. Burn
Actually, kind of a sweet
bright and
sentiment.
shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead.
Oh. So you're going to become the new king. Oh, hello.
Kinla, Ilichla, Ilmek, Okbra.
So rejoice and reveal, for the kingdom of rainbows is forever young. Oh, and she takes on the, or they take on the name Titania also. Neat.
Now, shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
Oh, sorry, are they no longer going to be our, kind of, intermediary between the worlds now? Is that, or was that just set up so we'd get to know them? Hopefully we get to see them again. Also, wouldn't it be dark now?
Confound it. How did they get here so fast?
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
Not if it's daytime. That's true. No.
How in the seven hells?
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Minfilia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
I won't return to your maw. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself. Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life?
Well, Thancred,
If she was powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
Look! The sky!
Oh, this was before we... It was during the fight. Okay, that makes sense. Now it's nighttime.
He's done it. The warrior of darkness has triumphed. General? What are our orders? What do we do?
See, this is the first time I think they're seeing the night sky, so they must be kind of creeped out.
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the warrior of darkness.
Forward, men! Take the villains captive! Are you deaf? I said...
Oh, they became playthings. Yay.
What's happening? Water? That wasn't there before.
Orwa I kansasi, orwa I kinsi.
Help me!
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it!
I love these Fae folk. Man, they might be my new favorite.
General, they come in greater numbers. We must retreat.
All who stand with a warrior of darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
And then he walks away.
I see. Well, it's a good thing Feaul volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
We are grateful for your timely aid, Feaul, or should I say, your majesty.
It was the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wish to make the most of it. That's something you must remember about us Fae folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present. We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be. To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter.
All things must be balanced, right?
To take back as much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Ilmeg. By this law, we shall lend you our strength. In return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
It'll be sad to lose you.
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side. Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you.
Oh, yay.
Treat them as you would your Isnefis.
Oh, I really like that little scene. That was fun. And now it's daytime again. But we can see the sky. It's not just the light. I love that. Ah, so cool. All right, let's talk with Eorzea. So, nor for a moment did I doubt that thou wouldst triumph over thy foe, yet the majesty of thine achievement delighteth me none the less. Night hath returned to Ilmeg, and we stand one step closer to delivering the first from its doom, and averting the 8th umbral calamity. 'Tis but a pity thou wert not present to see the Fae folk put the Fomorians to flight. Was a sight to raise the spirits, I do assure thee. Ah, but what valuable allies they might prove, were the mood only to take them. Alright, so another Aether Current, some experience, and some gil. Read the mission here. Alright, where to next? Actually, I have no idea. Well, I guess the next Lightbringer, right? A Light Warden, sorry. That'll be the next area. Oh, Thancred wishes to have a word with the hero of the hour. That's me. I knew you could do it, and not only because of your blessing, you have a strength all your own, and it has seen us through many a trial. With the Warden defeated, I believe our work here is done. It is time we were going together, needless to say, to the bitter end. The fate of our two worlds being at stake and all that. Now then, I suggest we hurry back to the Crystarium. Much and more may have happened while we were frolicking with the Fae folk. That Ranjit elected to pursue us makes me hopeful the city was spared Ylmore's attention, but I would sooner see for myself. Besides, I believe I speak for us all when I say that I've had a bellyful of Ilmeg. Let us away before the fairies think to play with us again. Okay. Alright, so let's go with back to the Crystarium. Alright. See, why is the second command always so whiny? Well, if they weren't so whiny and powerful, they would try to be first in command. So the first in command wants someone who has ambitions, but can't really, like, step up and make something happen with those ambitions. I think that's kind of what it is. At least in fantasy stuff like that. Also, I was going to check something. Alright, so we've done... We've only got 2 lights so far. I wonder how many light wardens are there? I don't remember if they told us or not.
All seems well at the Crystarium.
Yes. Ylmore was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
And you are...
Oh, we don't know who this is. I mean, we as players know. The characters don't. Oh,
were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page. Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation. I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations. As for my true identity... I am Emmett Selk, Ascian.
Gaius spoke of you, a native of the Source.
Equal in rank to La Habrea. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle? Oh, it is truly, deeply... infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining?
Oops.
Following the flood, the First had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink.
and adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining. Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthri's rule, all the conditions would have been met. But you had to come and ruin it all. Thanks to your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters.
Well, I should begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased.
Yay!
As for what happens next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
Happy to let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed.
Oh.
Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthri and kill you all. But that's no different from what La Habrea did. And we all know how well that ended for him.
Yeah, a little salty, but it seems to be smarter than La Habrea.
And so, while it is liable to be troublesome, I have settled upon a different approach. Cooperation.
But we have different... Okay, how can we cooperate when we have different goals? You want to bring all... or have the rejoining, and we want to stop it.
I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive. A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once, might we not seek to find common ground? For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content. But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible. So come. Shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for. When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright. If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions. Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted.
I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
I mean, he's not wrong with Ascians kind of technically kind of being like essentially immortal, right? unless someone awesome like us is able to kill them, we can kind of like, or they can kind of just outlive us. Or even, you know, if say they did something where they put, you know, if they want the rejoining to happen where the different shards come to the source, you know, set it up where multiple shards are at the same time kind of doing its thing. We can only kind of protect one at a time, right? I don't know. Seems like a losing side we're on. Time is not on our side, that's for sure. All right, Alice. So cooperation. He can't be serious, can he? Well, we've certainly been given much to ponder, but first things first. We should report to the Exarch. You can run along, Lunith. We're perfectly capable of handling this little task. Okay. In light of your recent exertions, I'd say you've earned a rest. Go take yourself off to bed. We'll see you later, refreshed and ready for more. All right. Well, let's go talk with our ghostly friend then. The pendant, yeah, the pendant we gotta go to. I'm sure that's what it'll take us. All right, to talking with him, and maybe we'll learn more because we learned about his friendship with that bird thingy, and how he was just not evil. Like when we see him in the source, like it feels like he's like an evil villain, but he's not really. Oh, welcome back, sir. We've been expecting you. Find the refreshments laid out in your quarters. We hope that you hope they are to your liking. Okay, let's go. What is this? A sandwich basket? Oh, it's a tabletop thing. Okay. Can be used up to 10 times. Neat. I hope the past few days have not been overly taxing. Pray take your rest and recover. Okay.
From the Exarch, is it? With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. You'll probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed. Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around. A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history and the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emmett Selk we should be concerned about. When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining. Desperate as we were, we heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Ascian's own making. They cannot be trusted. None of them. But Emmett Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
Not everything.
You mean Seto? Well, that's... I suppose you're right. He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big. And he obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him. What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
Yeah, I got 0. The best is the best, boys. We ate all the food? Man. Must have been hungry. Alright. Real politic. Another achievement here. Let's talk with you, it looks like. The manager of the sweets is in a cheerful mood. We get a head coffer. So good evening to you, sir. I hope you are well rested. The Exarch and your companions are presently gathered in the Ocular. He asks that you convene with them at your earliest convenience. Okay, let's go to the Ocular. Go to the Ocular. Running. Talk to the gatekeep so we can go inside the castle. And into the Ocular. Figure out where we gotta go next. Or what we're gonna do about this Ascian. Where the next light warden is.
Ah, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our guest.
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon?
You did say that, yeah.
Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe.
Your Exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity.
Summoning you all like that. Most impressive.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Wage your war against the Sin Eaters, put each and every Light Warden to the sword, prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies. Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth. Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs.
There's clearly something we don't know.
And thus did the olive branch wither and die. Pity. Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was.
It's also kind of, I'm not gonna lie, this is strange to have an enemy come to us with a proposal instead of, like, say, us going to the enemy with a proposal. This is a nice little change of pace.
I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes. Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the eternal are privy. For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
What was that all about?
A vain attempt to make us doubt our chosen course, most like. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
I'm gonna say a Colonel, perhaps. There's something going on here. I'm very curious on what's happening. Also like my sword earring, that's kind of cool.
If he simply meant to lead us astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did. It goes without saying that an alliance with the Scions is out of the question. But since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
Then let us discuss the Sin Eaters. I would begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far. In striking down the Light Wardens of Lakeland and Ilmeg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
That may be, but the Wardens of Calusia, Armarang, and Raktika remain.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown. Which is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
I'll take Armarang in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both in and around Yulmore that may prove useful.
Then I would ask that you journey to Raktika. There you will find Y'shtola. With her assistance, I doubt the Warden will evade your grasp for long.
Is Y'shtola the conjurer you and Eorzea used to talk about?
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since she left for the forest.
I fear I may be to blame for that. I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me. You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
'Twould be no trouble.
My thanks. While you are all out in the field, I shall be here attending to business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demand my attention.
What's that?
A missive from Lord Vorthry. He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Lida Luran.
And? Did he even bother to offer any bait? It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him. even if only a few words are exchanged. Though my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, it is a risk I am willing to take. Master Alphino, might I impose upon you to accompany me to Yulmore prior to beginning your reconnaissance? Of course. Then let us make ready. Safe travels to you all.
Okay, so I guess we need to... Well, I guess we gotta speak with the Crystal Exarch, but we're gonna be finding Y'shtola. Yay! Hey, before you leave, I will make a request of you. There is a church, or rather, the ruins of a church, at Fort Job. Might I ask you to go there before seeking out Y'shtola? It is a place where people once gathered to worship the light. Alas, it has long since fallen into disuse. Yet, within that hall there remains a tablet whose writings, I believe, may prove of use to Y'shtola. At the very least, such a relic will make a suitable gift for your reunion. Okay. Most considerate proposal. Very well. Where we depart for Raktika, we shall journey to Fort Job and make that we might secure this relic. Okay, let's go get this relic. Exit the ocular. And... oh, it's like right where we need to... oh, I'm not attuned to that yet. Oh no, okay. Well, we're gonna be... yeah, I don't think I've been there yet to call. I've been up here in this area, I think. I haven't been there yet. Running. Desolation. Oh, it's nice to see the darkness. The nighttime. Right, back to Lakeland. You're about to come upon a rather famous 14 meme. Oh, I like the idea of that. Yeah, I haven't been here yet. Okay. You have to let me know what this meme is when I get there. Do I know Lahi? I don't think I've seen Lahi yet. I will soon. Okay. I'm excited. It's a job guard. Job? Job? The Fort Job or Fort Job? Either way, we'll find out. Okay, I'm gonna tune to this before I talk to Moriange. One of us. Oh gosh, I'll know it and love it. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens here. One of us. Okay, here amidst these ruins we'll find the Church of the First Light, and within these hallowed hall the tablet we seek. Time is of the essence. Let us be quick. Alright, let's actually before we do anything, let us use this hat thingy. Which apparently I've got too many hats in my inventory. Yeah, I got too many hats in my inventory already. Character. Recommended gear. New hat. Too much of everything in my, yeah, that's very true. Too much of everything in my inventory. No manual advisor on this, okay. Too much of everything. Well, he's scared to go through my inventory though. Okay, I really should though. Okay, Eorzea appears lost in thought. At the height of Lakeland's prosperity, these sites served not as man's final bastion, but as a testament to its ingenuity and architectural prowess. The Church of the First Light was responsible for many such marvels, building majestic chapels in every corner of the realm. Alas, the flood, with its inexorable tides, would drown nigh everyone, and did all but put an end to the religion as a whole. For the creatures which then did rise from the deluge, were seen as agents of divine punishment, sent to devour sin and sinner both. Hence came the name of Sin Eater. The people were lost, seemingly forsaken by their god. Yet there was light. There hath ever been shade. 'Twas in the dark they sought solace. The most devout of these worshippers of Shadow did then migrate to the Tika Greatwood, but that is a tale for another time. For now, let's find what remaineth of the chapel here. Okay. Let's find what's here. I love how, like, these, like, random people here, they get names. I love that. Oh, it's Thancred. Thancred, he deserves a name. Alright. Hello, Eorzea. Yeah, I was kind of wondering why I was doing an arrow down. Let's head inside the church. I still got tons of space in my inventory, don't worry. Okay, so let's destination for now. Surveying, looking for something neat and cool. Aye, this is indeed the church we seek. It is surprisingly intact. What little is left of the churches I've seen until now has always borne the scars of decades of disuse. I mean, these have like new banners and stuff. Its subterranean construction hath done much to protect the hall from the ravages of time, yet the reason for this remarkable preservation may be deduced from its decoration. As faith in the light did wane, so rose reverence of the dark, and its followers did want for places of worship to be plain. The standards which do adorn these halls belong not to those who have built them, but to worshippers of the dark, the knights blessed, who subsequently migrated to Raktika. Yes, indeed, 'twas beneath the shadowed burrows of the Great Wood that they finally found sanctuary. And many times did Eulmore make suspicious overtures of friendship into them, but they are no fools. The Exarch knoweth full well that Yestola, in her seclusion, doth labor to learn all she may about the blessed and their past. 'Tis why he sent us here, I now see. The tablet of which we spoke no doubt provideth a glimpse into the history that she so yearneth to comprehend. Well then, we'd better hurry up and find it. Okay. Alright, I don't like the logo they use for it. search your surroundings with the tablet, you may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the area and inspect it with the left mouse button. Okay. One of these, like, looking through things. Start. Alright. Where the table may, where the tablet fragment of Holy Scripture, 'twould most assuredly rest here, on this altar, yet this would, I presume, have also been where the Blessed placed the font of seeing used in the practice of their faith. Whither then, why, or would they have sent the tablet? Okay, so they didn't put it there, they put something else there. Okay. Can anyone tell me what this infernal tablet even looks like? Let's see if Minfilia has something to say. I can barely see my hand in front of my face. If only that torch were a little closer. Okay, I can anything that kind of gets that thing around it. Okay, let's see if I can find any other Easter eggy stuff. Just seeing them. You know what? I don't know what it looks like. But I can't move it around too much. Nothing over here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. On the boxes. Voyage. You said something about the torch. I can't see the torch. Let's have to zoom in. That's a candle. Another candle. That. Hey there, Ashton. How's it going? Let's see here. You're good. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. Confused right now. Doing good. I get like an extra... See something extra here? No? There we go. Found it. Oh, I was zoomed in way too. Like, you can't see it from out here. Gosh, I can barely see that from here. Okay. I found the tablet. You located the time-worn tablet. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good today. That's for sure. I'll be doing even better after about 4 o'clock when the hockey game starts. Be extra excited, especially if my team wins tonight and they go to the second round of the playoffs. Within the altar, thou sayest. All right. Let's see here. Not escapeth thine eye. Would seem this is indeed the tablet we seek. Curious, those engravings predate the knight's blessings. If I am not mistaken, they are writ in the script of an ancient empire of Rondka, whose capital once stood in the midst of what is now Raktika. Okay. 'Twould be no small matter to decipher them. A fine gift for our seeker of truth. 'Tis plain the exarch understandeth your soul only too well. But come, let us quit this place and make ready for our journey into the woods. See this? Good luck. I mean, I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna wear a Whalers jersey and go to a bar and watch the game with a friend with an Islanders jersey on. So that'll be fun. We've done that for the other games. So it'll be nice. It's been a fun time. Let's see, Takali, you're not into hockey, baseball, or even basketball since Iverson retired, but it's NFL draft weekend, so you're hyped. Yeah, has it already started, the draft? Or is it just like getting ready for the draft this weekend? I can't remember. I had some friends talking about it that are into the NFL. Which again, I do enjoy watching some NFL games. That's for sure. I really want to make it down to a Seahawks game sometime. Would love to go down to see that. Alright, so Eorzea is ready to leave, but not before first offering a piece of advice. Okay. Ere we depart, there is a custom of the Knight's Blessing, which I feel compelled to elucidate. As one might expect, they deem light to be abhorrent, and everything it touches befouled. Thus do they take the utmost pains to protect all they can from its taint, including their very names. To speak plain, it is a belief of the blessed that one's own name must ne'er be uttered in the light of the everlasting day. Yet its commandment precludeth not the use of another's. Thus the parents protect their children, and in a rare cases masters their disciples. Okay, so it is that Eorzea hath taken the name of Master Metoya. Lest we offend them, I bid you speak not her true name in the blessed presence. With that in mind, let us speak with the guard who keepeth vigil at the great woods border. Alright, first round was last night. Yeah, okay, so I was just double checking that. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're excited about something. On a Thursday night? Okay. Wait, Wednesday? What day is it today? Today's Thursday? No, today's Friday. Oh, graveyard. Alright, and sneak around you. Yeah, I don't really have like an NFL team I particularly cheer for. But I'll watch any game that's on, that's for sure. Not like the CFL, I've got a team, the NFL or the NHL, I've got a team. Baseball, I guess it's Toronto just by default. So they do one round. Oh, I guess that's most sporting most sports do like the first round one day. You're a 49ers fan? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't have a particular team. I mean, part of me is like the Panthers, just because I cheer for the Carolina Hurricanes. So I'm like, it feels right to cheer for the NFL team, but not like, yeah. But is it weird as maybe everyone but the Patriots? For some reason I like watching the Patriots lose. I don't know why. So well met, traveler. What business brings you here? Yes, of course, right this way. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is some music.
No matter how far he goes, man cannot resist looking back on the path he has walked. The untold stories and secrets of the past can be more alluring than the promise of tomorrow. And so he braves the forests of Raktika in search of mystery and wonder. Of Ronka, to which all seekers of hidden truths are inevitably drawn.
Oh my gosh, 10 minutes to pick? Oh boy. I guess that makes sense.
We have arrived.
Didn't realize there was 32 teams.
Vast though these woods may be, they are, by and large, uninhabitable.
Oh, what's going on?
Not so the swamps of Cydia, however, whose sparse foliage permitted man a foothold.
No lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule!
Forgive me. A sudden pang of nostalgia for those halcyon days.
Exploring virgin territories, subjugating primitive peoples, all for the glory of Garlemald.
If you've brought your ivory standard, I'll be happy to tell you where to stick it.
Can we not simply take a moment to enjoy the view together? Or would you rather I spied on you from the shadows? Much more of this, and I may very well begin to regret my show of good faith.
If you really want to stay, then help us fight.
No, I think not. I am an observer, nothing more. Even shielded by the shadows of these boughs, I feel the light's presence most keenly. To accompany you is taxing enough. To fight is out of the question.
I will suffer your company if I must, but not your commentary.
I do love that. No. Is it someone? Did someone make a video about the Lahi thing? Is that where the joke is? With the music in the background? No. Oh, definitely. Okay, watch the Sonkin Lahi video later. It's great. Okay. The song is a joke. Yeah, I kind of get that. Okay. I will definitely have to watch that video later. I like the music though. Tis plain our Askian counterpart meaneth to follow wheresoever we lead. Were it otherwise, he would not suffer the overabundance of light in these woods. Verily, it provideth every corner, and so long as the Light Warden remaineth, the Sin Eater shall be free to prey upon these lands without surcease. If naught is done, 'tis but a matter of time before the blessed succumb. 2 years past, a swarm of Sin Eaters did lay waste unto their largest settlement, killing a great many of their priests in so doing. Though some few did survive, they knew not how to go on. Wayward souls in want of guiding hand, for her mercy Eorzea hath provided that which they sorely needed. They have since endeavored to restore their home, and hither shall we bend our steps to Fort Gorn. Alright, let's go. Eorzea, can we let someone else talk? All the heat. Leave the bird alone. Oh gosh. Okay, leave the birds alone. I will leave all the birds alone. What is that? That is a thing on the thing. Is that also like a... That was a giant bird. Okay. Leave you guys alone. I don't want to fight you guys. It's all good. It's all good. We can be friends. We can be friends. Someone needs to come fix this bridge. Here's a destination. Oh, the surveying.
I see little sign of recent activity, nor hath any meaningful progress been made with the reconstruction. Mayhap Y'shtola sought shelter elsewhere. Come, let us quit this place.
Now, surround them!
Oh gosh. Yeah, that big kind of like, it was like a kind of like a fat little bird there. Well, it was big. Little cute little, if it was little it would be cute, but if it's as large it was kind of scary.
These Sin Eaters, they're not like the others.
I'm not a Sin Eater.
There's a reason for that. Lower your weapons, please. We mean you no harm.
Always talk to Emmett if I have a chance. Okay.
Speak? It's a Sin Eater trick. They mean to kill us all.
Kupo?
That will seem a lot less amusing when we are forced to kill them.
Oh, for the love of... I had hoped that by accompanying you, we might come to understand one another. But all I have come to understand is that you have a knack for inflaming the natives. You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me. And so, I retire to the shade. Good luck.
Is it strange that I kind of like this guy, even if he's the villain?
Hey, did you see that one disappear?
I think I preferred La Habrea.
Enough. Runar, report.
No, it's normal. Okay, it's normal.
Master
Okay.
Matoya.
Oh, she's got like
We apprehended them as
Lulu
ordered,
kind of
but
looked to her.
are you certain these are Sin Eaters?
The intense light of the ether I saw was unmistakable. If not Sin Eaters, then what?
'Tis passing queer that Y'shtola should mistake us for the enemy, is it not? Mayhap it hath been too long since last she beheld the radiance of thine ether.
Did you just call me Radiant, Eorzea? Yeah, her outfit
Master
definitely makes me think of
Matoya,
Lulu.
Hath time truly made strangers of us?
I think for me to call with him, it's just refreshing to have an enemy that's not just like, I'm killing you because I want to kill you right now. We are fighting constantly. He's just kind of there doing his own thing. Kind of like that. Or at least for now. I'm sure we'll fight them later.
Nay, I recognize you, Eorzea, Thancred. And this is Minfilia of the First, of whom you spoke before.
Just so. And knowing as thou must that we come in peace, might I prevail upon thee to have thy comrades lower their arms?
First explain this other presence in your company. The one I know not. There is but
me.
one manner of creature in this world whose ether is suffused with such an abundance of light.
I mean, I'm wearing different clothes, but...
Mine apologies, Master Matoya, but thou art mistaken. Before thee standeth our dearest comrade, the truest hero among us. Though he is but recently arrived here in the First, not one but 2 Light Wardens have already perished by his most puissant hand.
It cannot be.
It's been that long? I guess for them it's been years, right? It's been too long, clearly. So I can definitely say I'm not the biggest fan of the twins, that's for sure.
Master Matoya?
Probably my least favorite of the Scions.
Lower your weapons. Forgive us this hostile welcome. Come. I would give you a proper introduction to Raktika and its people.
I hope he's great, the other one. To me, they come as a package deal. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But there isn't a character that I truly like. I haven't had a character that I'm like, I do hate this character. Like, I don't want to hear them talk again. I just want to go on. I haven't run into that yet. Like the Weasley twins, one's lost without the other with their dragon. I get that, yeah. Although, the only thing I really know about Harry Potter is the movies. I haven't read the book. I read, I think, like the first book forever ago. I know they're doing a new TV show based off of it, where like each show is a season. I don't know. I wasn't the biggest fan of Harry Potter. Well, apparently I should play the game. Apparently the game's pretty good. Man, why can I not remember? There's like two we haven't seen. There's like a few Scions we haven't seen for a long time. I can't remember. Okay, is Ashley part? Ashley's not part of the Scions, though. Is he? No, Ashley wasn't a Scion. But Ashy, yeah, okay, I get Ashy. I'm trying to think if there's a character like I really... a lot of the side characters I don't count. The yellow guy, yeah, Ashy was annoying. But yeah, there hasn't been anyone that I'm like, I don't like this character enough to take me out of the game yet. Oh, you meant character? You thought I meant characters in general. I'm thinking more of like characters that stick around for longer than like an expansion. You haven't had anyone that like takes me out of the game yet. I'm trying to think. Who am I trying to think of? Oh my gosh, my brain is not working. My brain is not working. Oh, Lise. We haven't done much with her lately. That's what I was thinking of. Lise. We haven't done anything with her lately. But I guess she's not really part of the Scions anymore, is she? And then we had Krill is kind of yeah, Krill's probably my least favorite of the Scion-ish characters, like the main group characters. She probably but she's also the one Kryl is also the one we see the least. Yeah, least left the Scions because she's like running. She's like running a country and stuff now. So I'm trying to think of it. And Paplameo kind of, you know, poor guy. Yeah. Either way, let's keep going with Eorzea. What is her? What are we calling her now? She's not Eorzea. Who definitely like that is Lulu's outfit pretty much, isn't it? Close to. Is she a black mage now? Is that why she's changed to this outfit? I'm guessing that's why she's changed to this outfit. Kind of like how it does seem like the Scions are actually changing classes also. Not enough belts. Yeah, it's true. Okay, not enough belts, that's for sure. And I do like how they change classes and change outfits. It's not just the same the entire game, which is nice. Okay, you've been busy since arriving in the first, I gather, but I would hear the tale of your arrival in more suitable surroundings. Well, fort gone yet to be the fort yet to be rebuilt. The Knights Blessed have made their home in a settlement to the northeast. I will await you at its entrance. Follow the path through yonder gate, and you will find me soon enough. Why don't we just walk together? Why don't we all just go together? Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, no, Lulu's got like a ton of belts all over her, right? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, 2 new places to attune to here. I need bug creatures. The tree things we've been fighting since the beginning of the game. Oh. Technically, I think she's a witch there to call. Explains why she can use black. Oh, she can use white and black. That would be kind of a neat class. I guess that's kind of a red mage, right? Kind of uses black and white magic, right? Matoya. Oh yeah, that's what she's calling it. The dragon. She's Matoya. Master Matoya. She's a witch, maybe, but huh? There you are. I was beginning to worry. Much like the Twelveswood, this force has a way of dealing with those who stray too far from the beaten path. But I digress. Let me show you the home of the Knights Blessed. Okay. You discovered a new location. Everyone lives in caves here. I guess they're trying to stay away from the Sin Eaters and stuff, right? So it makes sense. Well, before I talk to you, I'm going to run past you and attune with this. And then let's go talk with the Mender. We get there. Mainly black mage, but she still uses white mage stuff? Okay. Nice to see her back, though.
Slitherbow is the largest of the blessed settlements. They worship no gods, instead revering darkness itself. It is a curious kind of faith, but one which has granted them the strength to persevere in the wake of the flood. I hope you weren't expecting a grand feast by way of welcome. They are a simple people. Now, I would hear of your travels away from prying ears. Come.
Oh, they give them unique job names to explain them doing things. Oh, well, playing is the same job. That makes sense. I like that.
I see. And now you seek the Light Warden of Raktika.
Oh, Andrea. Oh, she was the first Scion you met there. If in Limsa? Is she the first one from Limsa?
In the days after I arrived in the First, I too relied upon the Crystal Exarch for guidance. But his penchant for secrecy and the telling of half-truths soon lost him my trust. And thus did I strike out on my own. My work eventually led me here to the forest, which I have come to know like the back of my hand. I cannot say with certainty where your quarry is hiding, but I am confident I can narrow the search.
Well, go on then.
Some few thousand years ago, this forest stood at the heart of the Empire of Ronka. A great many relics of that civilization can still be found to the east in Ixmaya. Or rather, could be found, were the area not fiercely guarded. Ixmaya, you see, is home to a tribe of warriors whose lineage is said to date back to the time of the Empire. Any attempt to enter their territory is met with lethal force.
These double-heeled shoes?
And suffer no trespasser to escape.
That looks like it could be painful. Getting kicked with
Needless to
that.
say, my every attempt to survey the area has been thwarted.
Mayhap the Warden hideth there, full knowing none may approach it for fear of these protectors.
As for the tablet, I find the timing of its discovery suspiciously convenient. If I did not know better, I would think someone was trying to curry favor with me. Regardless, it will take time to decipher these writings. Yet I would not be at all surprised if they somehow held the key to entering Ixmaya unmolested. The Exarch has a nose for serendipity.
If there is aught I can do to assist thee in unraveling their secrets, thou needst only ask.
Thank you, Eorzea. I may well take you up on that offer. While we set to work, might I suggest you take a tour of the city? Should you be in any doubt as to the importance of your role as the Warrior of Darkness, the people here will surely cure you of it.
I must say, Ishtola, while most of us have struggled to come to terms with our altered circumstances, you seem to have adapted rather well.
Lest you forget, Master Matoya and I dedicated our lives to uncovering the truth which hides at the heart of our world. Though separate, the fate of this reflection is nevertheless bound to that of our home. That I would be daunted by such an invaluable opportunity is absurd. But what of you, Thancred? Could it be that you are still struggling to come to terms with the nature of your young companion?
Oh.
My struggles are none of your concern.
Oh boy.
Quite why you would speak thus and in this company, I do not know. Perhaps you left more of yourself back in the source than I assumed. If you'll excuse me.
Oh, it's playing Matoya's theme. Oh, cool. I didn't notice that. Thank you,
He
Andrea.
understands that I'm not the same. That I'm not her.
Understands, perhaps, but does not accept. The question being whether he ever will. And whether you will, more importantly. As difficult as your circumstances may be, they are yours, not his. 'Tis you and you alone who bears ultimate responsibility for your life. But you need not make any hard choices now. Why not go and get some fresh air, clear your head?
All right, let's get some new peanuts. Yeah, Eorzea is still she's still my favorite, I think. I mean, Thancred is the one I met first, being from Ul'dah, but yeah, Eorzea is still my favorite. Unless we're counting Tathru, because she's amazing. Let's take a look at the new pants I get. They're there somewhere. Oh boy, what's that? I even kind of like how her, like, putting her kind of a base operations here is kind of mimicking Matoya here too, which is kind of neat. That's this whole idea. Okay, Oyajem and Philia. Talk with Eorzea. So Eorzea is staring off into the distance, lost in thought. Apparently she almost had me killed to begin with. I'm not indifferent to Thancred's troubles. Nevertheless, I will not apologize for holding him to a higher standard after all these years. He has ever been a man of considerable resolve, and that is what I will continue to expect. Though it heartens me to know that some of us remain ourselves in spite of our present circumstances. I cannot but imagine how Alisei and Alphinaud have changed since arriving here in the first. Change is a part of life. We can but hope it's change for the better. You're right. And after my untoward remarks to Thancred, no doubt he thinks I changed for the worst. I will have to speak with him later. Returning to the matter at hand, I really must begin work on deciphering this tablet. In the meantime, perhaps you should take a look around Slitherburg. If there's anything you need, pray speak with Runar at the plaza. Okay. Oh, Ashton, the books on the floor bother you? I don't have... Okay, no, I do have some books on the floor right now. I've too many books, although my books on the floor are like for miniature games, like rule books for miniature games, not like books. Don't judge me. Alright. Whoa. I like this area. What are you doing? Is that some type of crafting thing? Be my guess? Books are meant to be left lying around all over the place there. Andrea, is that where you're supposed to leave books wherever? Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I just got what, my Warcry rulebook and then my bolt action rulebook there. I just need more shelf space. That's what I need. Okay, so Runar. So welcome, friend. Welcome. My apologies for our less than hospitable greeting earlier. Tell me, what is your name? From where do you hail? Oh, I can't tell you my name, though. From the Crystarium. I see. In this tablet, you brought my help us find the Light Warden here. Well, you are welcome to stay with us for as long as you need. Come, let me show you around. Or wait, I'm not part of them, so I can tell them my name, right? Would it be alright if I joined you? Of course, of course. Anything for the guest of our dear Master Matoya. Thank you. She means a great deal to the Knights Blessed, doesn't she? If not for her, we may have all perished in the Great Fire. With our priests slain and our home in ruins, we were at the mercy of the Sin Eaters. It was she who drove them back, and with her sage guidance we were able to rebuild. Before long she became our central figure in our community, a great oak with whom Shadow may have come to find solace. That is not to say there were not those hesitant to grant an outsider such authority, myself included. Perhaps it is the smile in her eyes when she speaks of the sunless sea. I feel whole again. Now that she is with us, I have no doubt the others feel the same. She is as much a part of the Knights Blessed as any of us, and we are grateful for all she does in the service to the dark. But you did not hear this from me, yes? Now, you should know there are certain customs we ask guests to adhere to as long as they reside within. To show reverence to the dark? In a word, yes, but fear not. It is not too involved. Let us begin with something simple. Follow me. Okay, let's go. This way. Because yeah, it's kind of neat that even their lights are like this reddish light, so it's a little, it's kind of dark still. Their light is even dark. Right, so should you see any of our people come to this chamber, they've likely returned from a journey beyond the borders. We use the water stored here to cleanse ourselves of the light's impurity. A simple and perhaps peculiar custom, but it is one of our most important. Would you two kneel for just a moment that I might rid you of the light's impurity? I like radiate light, so I don't think that's going to work, but sure, let's do it. Slash kneel. I am the light. Yeah, watch this like burn my flesh somehow. As Unar lightly sprays you with water, your skin begins to tingle. And now I'm going to break out, thank you. And with that, you have been cleansed of the light's blighted touch. How do you feel? I'm not sure, to be honest. Not refreshed exactly, but I do feel different. Has this water been treated in some way? Only blessed by our priest. They are practiced in the arcane arts. As such, it is said their prayers imbue the water with a faint, dark energy. A prickling sensation? No one has ever spoken of such a reaction before. I wouldn't say it was an unpleasant sensation, but I too felt something strange. The dark aspect of this water should not have discernible effect unless... By the gods, Master Matoya is right. You are Sin Eaters! No, but, I mean... Maybe? I don't know. I jest. What you felt is likely no more than the chill of the water. Perhaps now would be a good time for you to acquaint yourself with the people of Slitherborough? For that, I must teach you a customary greeting. Yay, more emotes. Ellen Tuta? No, maybe not an emote. In the language, Ellen Tuta. Ellen Tuta? Okay. In the language of Rondka, it is one of several ways one might say good evening. The world is not as safe as it once was, and this greeting lets us quickly discern friend from foe. Okay. Is there a handshake or a gesture we should know too? I would hate to offend anyone. Laughing. You need not worry. Merely speak the words Ellen Tuta, and they will know you as friend of the blessed. Okay. I will await your return here. Now go. They are like to be heartened by your knowledge of our ways. Okay. With the chat in say mode, enter Ellen Tuta to greet the villagers of Litherborn. Okay. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Probably not. That's okay. Let's go to say. And let's talk with you, a placid elder. Alright, so... Tuta? Is that not... Is it because I did it in capitals? Oh, hey there, Vanessa. Shouldn't you be working? Alan. No capital. There we go. So it is because I did a capital. The elderly woman smiles warmly. Oh, I'm glad I made that elderly woman smile warmly. Alright. Where we go in this door? Nope, wrong door. That's why we zoom in first. This door, there we go. Astier? Hey, Astier. I once knew twins with hair just like yours. You have a horn on your head? You do. You're a unicorn. Okay, oh, away with you. Okay, so Alan. Alan Cheese. Welcome, friend. I take it you will remain in these woods for some time, yes? Beware of these woods. You will find poison in near everything you see, but fear not. Our medicinal tea will help or keep you healthy. Ask, and it is yours. Ooh. You can go for some tea right now. And I got one more person over here. Where are you? You're in this cave area. Bon dia. Bon dia. Okay, that's a cool name. Talk with you. Alan Tuta. Ah, a newly come traveler. Alan Cheesy, and welcome to Slitherrow. You must forgive us if we seem strangely reserved. We are quiet and taciturn people, silent and serene as the sunless sea. The quiet makes it easy to discern the presence of eaters and other dangers out here in the woods. Oh, okay, that makes sense. If they're extra quiet, you can hear your enemies coming. And go back to speak with Menphilia. Oh, inside of the cleansing waters, which definitely didn't do anything to make us sick. Has he turned, do you think? Okay. That makes sense. Everyone was so kind and gracious. I was nervous at first, but already I'm starting to feel at home. There is still much I have to learn about the Knights Blessed, but their faith and strength of will is nothing short of inspiring me. I can see how they've built such a thriving community. Oh, wait. It means they don't talk much. That makes sense. They're very quiet. Judging by the glint in his eye. There is more for you to learn about Slitherborough. Okay, you are returned. Very good. No doubt they were glad for your company. It has been too long since we've had visitors. Remember, if you have any questions or is there anything you need, do not hesitate to ask. Do I need anything? Nope, just a nod. And you nod back. I swear, the designers are just putting the nod thing in just because they can now. So speaking of which, you must arrange food and lodgings for your stay. As friends of Master Matoya, we cannot ask for payment, but if you would be wishing to lend a hand... I'd rather not. No, of course, it would be my pleasure. We are fortunate indeed to pay host to such generous souls. The task I have in mind is simple enough. All I ask is that you take a jug and water the crops in the square. Oh, that's easy enough, okay. May I help too? Of course. One of you can do the filling, the other the watering. Speak with Eorzea. When you've finished, she will be relieved to hear the crops have been tended to. Well, you take care of that. I will see to your room and a warm meal. Okay. Right then, I'll fill you water. Okay. Quest accepted. Time to go water some plants. I'm a farmer. Okay, this was the only jug I could find, which is small enough to lift, but I'm afraid it's cracked in the bottom. You'll need to hurry to the garden before all the water leaks out. Uh-oh. Take the jug of water to the square before the contents leak out. You will have 45 seconds to complete the task. Should you fail, return to Minfilia and try again. Okay, let's go! Running. 45 seconds. Take the jug to the garden. Where is the garden? It's over here. Why did they make this a time thing? It's kind of silly, but hey, it's kind of fun. Okay, and destination. You've watered half the plot. Fetch another jug of water to take care of the rest. Okay. Well, it's half of it so far. Although, I mean, something like this, a quest like this where they're like, you know, you have a time to do certain things. It could be easily... in the background of things, them just trying to, you know, test out a new ability or some new scripting and stuff like that. Was enough water in the pot? Kind of, not really. Only half? I see. Well, let me refill the jug for you. Take another jug. You have 30 seconds. Okay, I have even less time. They should have at least had an animation of like the water coming out the bottom or something like that. The whole plot has been watered. Man, I wish watering was that easy. You just stand in front of it and it just all gets watered. Oh, I have to talk with you. Well met, travelers. I observed you earlier speaking with the others. Have you need of something? I just let you know we watered this plant. You watered the crops? My apologies for not noticing sooner. I have been rather distracted of late. Watering the crops was always Tadia's duty, but she's no longer with us. We have since taken to sharing the duty, though never with guests. You are most kind. Oh, no worries. Is there something else we can help you with? We could plant something if you like. There is no need. The plot is small, it is true, but it provides us with enough to survive. We ask of no more. I don't know how you manage. Have the Blessed not considered leaving? Life would surely be easier almost anywhere else. I can understand why you might say that, but the easiest path is not always the right one. Tell me, do you know our history? How our faith came to be? No. Yes, I believe so. The Knights Blessed was initially formed by those who lost their homes in the wake of the flood. What began as an occasional gathering of survivors eventually grew into a community which ultimately decided to strike out on its own in the Great Wood. I see you have read our history, but there is a history that is told, and one that is lived. Like so many in those times, the first of the Knights Blessed lost everything, their homes, their loved ones, all they held dear. To make matters worse, none could say what became of the souls of those lost in the blood when their bodies were reborn as sin-eaters. The people were without answers, without hope. Their gods have drowned, having drowned along with everything else. It seemed like nothing was beyond the reach of the light. But soon they realized where there is light, there must be darkness. And in that truth, they found a new faith, a belief that the souls of the departed can yet find peace beyond these burning skies, in the sunless sea above. That is why we pray, for the safe passage of wayward souls unto the blessed black abyss, for the return of the night, that we might someday look upon the kingdom of heaven with our own eyes. Hey, I can help you with that. We remain in these woods for the self-same reason our founders first chose them, that we may lead lives of simplicity, with the shade of the trees as a constant reminder of our faith. With so many seeking paradise in Ulmore, it's refreshing to find people who value a humbler existence. You were kind to say so. Many consider our way of life foolish, and so it must seem to those who yet cling to their worldly possessions. In times such as these, when everything can be taken away in an instant, it is all too easy to lose sight of what we fight, why we fight to go on living. It is not to hold fast to material things, but to hold those who went before us in our hearts, to keep alive the legacy that have left us. Aww. This we must do for them, our children, and generations yet unborn. Keep their legacy alive. Aw. I like this. What's Minfilia thinking of, though? Alright. Who do we need to talk to now? Oh, Minfilia here. No, not you. You. Runar. But I'm going to save this for possibly, hopefully tomorrow, if everything goes right. I'm going to end a little bit earlier, about a half an hour earlier today, mainly just because I can get ready to go meet a friend for the hockey game that is happening pretty soon. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Having a blast learning how the story goes. Got Istola back, and she's my favorite, so I'm very happy with that. I really kind of want to go back to the Fae area. I love that whole area with the different creatures and stuff like that. It was pretty awesome. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I don't know if there's a dungeon or anything like that coming up soon, but if there is tomorrow, hopefully we can get a chance to play a little bit there. But yeah, it should be tomorrow at noon-ish, and go for about 3 hours. That's the plan tomorrow. And then I'll be back next Thursday and Friday, and then the Thursday and Friday after that. And then I'm going to be gone for about 2 weeks. So unfortunately won't be able to do the streaming streaming for like the 18th, 19th, and then what's the days after that? Yeah, the 18th and 19th, 25th, 26th, and then the 1st and the 2nd I might also be gone. For sure the 1st, the 2nd I might also be unable to stream, but so it might actually be 3 weeks. But when I come back after that, in June, I will maybe do like a whole week of Final Fantasy streaming, because I am loving this. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining you tonight. See you, Tikal, the Dragon, Andrea, and everyone else out there. Hope you guys have an awesome, amazing evening and weekend if I don't see you again. But yeah, have a good one. And as always, until next time, keep your stick on the ice.